Hey everyone, it's Tom from Ludicrous Feed. Thanks for joining us. We are in Chadstone Shopping Centre in Melbourne today, just outside the new Polestar space on the lower ground of Chadstone Shopping Centre, very close to David Jones, and in the very high-end segment of the shopping centre. So Polestar have deliberately positioned themselves in this area here with all the nice-looking shops, just to fit that brand, that sort of premium feel, as you can see as we pan around the shops here. And if you're looking for a location, then Bang & Olufsen, Myer, Winning Appliances, and then you'll see the new Polestar space as we head into the store to have a look. Okay, so let's take a look inside Polestar Melbourne. Okay, so if you've ever been to any other Polestar space around the world or seen anything like this on social media or on the internet, you'll instantly recognize the brand and the feel of the space because it's pretty much based on everything else around the world as well. So I've got the 3 cars on the showroom here, and as a potential customer or just someone who's interested, you can actually just walk in here and touch the cars and feel the cars, and it's very interactive. The staff here are very engaging. They're not here to sell you the car as such, they're just here to help you learn more about the brand itself. So as you can see here, it's nicely appointed, beautiful lighting, feels very much like a gallery when you step in here. It's a very nice space, and everything here is pretty much touchable. You can interact with it. There are iPads here or tablets here on the table here, screens to see what the brand's about. And it's still a relatively new brand here in Australia. I can't believe it's only been a year since the Polestar 2 was launched, not even that. And you see all these drawers here, you can pretty much interact with them. So for example, these ones here, so they all say Midnight, Thunder, Magnesium. So if you push open the drawers, then you can actually have a look at the colors and have a feel of the paint and the panels for each of these drawers that the cars come in. Thunder, there's another example there. So that's quite nice. I've seen this before elsewhere in the world, so great to see we've got one finally in Melbourne. That one's empty because it's on the table here. So if we come to the table here, Magnesium, space, and you can feel the belt. That's that gold sash belt in the performance pack. That's a standard belt. And you've got more materials here that lines the car, and then that's that's some more material inside the cars there. Even the table feels nice here, the grid pattern. Learn more about the brand from the screens. And then over here, back on the wall, we've got the Brembo performance brakes, an example of what they look like. Then panning across here, you've got another wheel option there for the performance car with the tyre valve in gold too. Example of the suspension, and check this out. So if I push this panel here, watch this. There's some more merchandise you can look at. Some Polestar shirts, which you can actually buy online. It's quite nifty. And then some more merch here on this side here. So on this side here, we've got all the merch. So we've got all the model cars. And the staff are very happy for you to lift them up and have a play with them. You can order all this stuff online as well. So yeah, I like that. I like how this is a new way of marketing or new way of presenting a brand rather than having high pressure salespeople badger you. They're just here to help you rather than trying to sell you something immediately. Got some more merchandise here in these drawers. That's cool. That's in this one. Oh, more merch. More caps, t-shirts. What about this one? Ah, look. More examples here as well of what you can option your Polestar 2 with. And apparently I've been told too that the Polestar 3 will be coming to Chadstone in early 2023, so I'm looking forward to that. I've asked them to let me know when that comes because I'd love to have a look at that in person as well. So as you can see, I guess the main attraction of the space is the cars, right? So you've got the 3 examples there, and any of these cars you can just walk around and touch them and feel them like any showroom. But I guess what I don't like about other conventional dealers is that when you go in there, as soon as you walk into a dealership, they badger you straight away. Like they want to sell you the car, they want to, talk about price, all those kind of things. Whereas here, like you can just walk in here and open the car up and like literally play with the stuff in there, all the controls. I've seen people do it here in the store. Like they just open up the doors, no one's badgering them, which is great. And that's how you naturally engage with customers. Let them learn about it first, And then if they've got any questions, then you know they'll come to you. I think that's a really good way to sell a car these days. So you know, obviously in this lighting, the cars look fantastic. It's great. And you know, I've been to a few expos now where Polestar has sponsored these expos, and I recognize the lighting straight away because they've always got this beautiful white lighting showcasing the cars as well. Let's walk into this space here. So we're allowed to actually go in here, because when you do want to buy the car, if you want to ask more questions, they may lead you into one of these spaces here. So it's kind of like a consulting area. As soon as you walk in here, straight away the noise dampens, right? It's a much quieter space. Still here outside, but it's like certainly a better area to chat to someone privately. And you can configure the Polestar 2, and the 3, I guess now. You don't necessarily have to be in this store to buy the car. You can always just go home and do it yourself. But if you need that assistance, the customer service team are here to help you buy the vehicle here on site. But you're doing the same process. There's no deals with the direct-to-consumer model these days. They're all sort of the same price. And they can serve you coffee as well as you're doing this. Here's another example of the space here as well. So yeah, it's good. I think it's been designed very well. I've been looking forward to seeing this area for a long time because I've seen examples of the Polestar space overseas, so I'm glad to see this now. An example of this in Melbourne, in Australia. This is Australia's first Polestar space. Okay, so I just want to quickly show you something that Polestar are very excited about, and that is the fact that in the valet section, they'll be able to deliver cars and also book test drives as well. So let's go take a look at that. Okay, so as you can see behind me, the coming soon, Polestar Melbourne, that's just past the valet section here in Chadstone. This is what they're working on, hopefully opening in early 2023. They'll be able to deliver cars here as well as in Port Melbourne. And also you'll be able to book a test drive from this location as well. And as you can see, it's very close to the entrance of the car park. So you can literally drive out onto the Princes Highway apparently from here as well. So a great location to have cars on site to be delivered as well as for test drives here in Chadstone. Okay everyone, that's it from me, Tom from Ludicrous Feed, here at the Polestar Space store here in Chadstone, Melbourne, Australia's first Polestar Space. Thanks so much for watching. Until the next Ludicrous Feed video, happy charging.